Come on then, let's fucking go. I guess that's the intro. But we are in today for chest, triceps and delts. Off the back of a rest day yesterday. This is week 5 of the meso, so we're now 0 RIR. There's always a lot of stuff, a lot of talk about RIR, but if you train intensely enough and you've got a clear understanding of your loads and your capabilities, then there's not a lot of changes other than holding back on reps. You're still trying to push the load and progress. So yeah, 0 RIR, week 5 the meso, chest, tricep, delt. Sessions as follows: Smith, low incline Smith press, 2 sets, top set and a down set, 2 sets of cuffed fly, 2 sets of high incline dumbbell press, 2 dips, volume's been escalated, was previously 1 dip, now 2 dips, AMRAP, body weight, then 2 sets of tricep work and 2 sets of laterals. The escalation is in the bodyweight dips, volume-wise this week. Everything's in a good spot. Food is good. Food is high. Drugs are taking an escalation as well this week. Food didn't take an escalation this week. It took one 2 weeks ago, and it's held nicely, seeing like half a pound each week increase. 0 body fat accrual, which is what we want at this point. Everything's in a good spot. Recovery's good. Probably like 2 weeks away from a deload. So yeah, let's go. Chest, tricep, delts. I think the interesting thing, I've had a few people say to me about the change in like my training as far as the overall control across all exercises, the tempo, the range of motion. I've always felt like I've had very good control, but I've kind of, since moving over to Dean, having a reset with training, obviously reset with setup, I've really tried to exaggerate all of it and only progress with the foot, 0 change to tempo, 0 change to ROM, because obviously then it's true progression, but not only has it made me really appreciate the nuances of dialing things back and training accurately with obviously good load. It's not just about going super light, the accuracy combined with heavy loading. and progressive overload. All are important, but it's made me realize how beneficial that's been for my physique and how much of a nicer look it is, and how my progression has been very apparent, not only in the gym, but also in my physique as well. Hey, come on. Hey. Yes. I've never pressed the 70s over my head before. Just talking to Alex then about, like, this is the first time I've had a real run on dumbbells and then been running them twice a week. So in my other session, I do them as a low incline. This session, exercise 2 after a fly. This session, I do them exercise 3 after a low incline Smith, a cable fly, then a high incline dumbbell. So I've never done the 70s over my head, let alone for 6. And in the other session right now, I'm on the 75s for 5. So it just shows you the disparity in the inclines, but having a different incline, challenging yourself across both sessions in the week has really paid off. There's definitely merit to bodyweight exercises. Prior to, again, with Dean, I hadn't run up anything bodyweight for a while, but having a dip in there, and the onus that he wants is like a slight lean forward and not locking out at the top, getting a full stretch in the pec. So it's a good bang for your butt movement, especially in like a push, chest, delts, arms type session. It makes a lot of sense. So definitely running up AMRAP, and obviously the progression's there. As you get heavier in off season, you're constantly moving more load. So definitely enjoying this. Sweet, guys. So that's chest, triceps and delts wrapped up. As I say, for me, typically you find that much more volume than this, you typically find like no real reward. So the way we're auto-regulating volume now is if I don't progress the set, then we add an additional set for certain movements. Not typically the heavy hitters like the dumbbell or the Smith, but the other movements, if I don't progress the set, then we add additional set and try and keep the same load. I've found not only this helpful in certain movements where it shows that I need the volume, but what I've also found is that it's an additional challenge and a nice motivational tool to know that, and it aids you to progress, because you want to kind of challenge yourself to progress the set, so there's not an additional set to take away from further sets within the week. So I found it really motivational as well as useful, because it's a true body's indication of where it needs volume, where you're not progressing loads. So really, really helpful tool there, and something I've never done before. So that's a little insight for you. Just off season, 12 weeks in, 12 weeks into off season, 10 weeks into this push up, this blast. So just the results. I think Alex might put a few physique shots in this as well, so you can see where we're at, but pretty much over the moon. So that's chest, triceps and delts, and we'll be back soon. I think we'll probably do like a back session, back bars and rear delts. So peace.